Texas-bred Helene Cronin describes herself as a story singer with a musical mission born from experience, as well as a desire to bring to life stories and ideas that resonate with genuine emotion and in their wake impart lessons that her listeners can absorb within their own life experiences. It's a direction and determination she's pursued over the course of her career, and for that matter, most of her own life as well. Please welcome Helene Cronin.
Thank you, Rich. I love his radio voice, don't y'all? Well, I'm so glad to be back here in 2023. I was here for SWRFA for the first time in 2018. Came back in 2019 because it was so much fun. And then we all know what happened in 2020. It brought us some challenges. It brought me an additional challenge of having to deal with breast cancer, something that I never thought I was going to have to go through. But I am safely on the other side of it. But all of those experiences and challenges made me really grateful for the people who love me, in spite of my weaknesses. And that's what this song celebrates. I can hold on to a grudge till my body aches. I have trouble getting past my own mistakes. And I don't forgive as easy as I should, as I wish I would. I'm quick to judge and slow to say I'm wrong. I'd have more patience if it didn't take so long. I don't always see the best in people or trust that good wins over evil. I don't always believe to tell the truth. But you do. I love that you love me like you do. You hold me even when I'm hard to reach. When I fall apart, you keep your faith in me. You understand my wildest hopes, when to let me fly, when to pull me close. Half the time I don't know what I need, but you do. You do. I love that you love me like you do. Like you do. Like you do. I love that you love me like you do. Thank y'all. That goes out to my husband up in Dallas, who doesn't get to make all these trips with me. Well, some of y'all know Andy Renfrey. Anybody here know Andy Renfrey? The Renfreys, yes. Andy's a very dear friend of mine. We wrote 2 songs together. Everything I'm doing tonight, the 3 songs, are from my album called Landmarks. And Andy has 2 co-writes on that album with me. She came in with this title, and we explored, everybody has a go-to, don't we? We all have something that we depend on, something that we lean on. And so this question is something I've asked myself a lot, so I think I get to ask you all too. What do you lean on? Is it a bar stool in a dive bar where no one knows your name? Is it a habit, a pack of smokes waiting on a midnight flame? Is it a slow dancing stranger you're thinking about taking home? Or a secret you swallow to kill the pain when you're alone? What do you lean on? Something strong enough to hold you up, 'cause it's made to take the weight, built to handle all you're putting on it, and worthy of your fate. Is it shifting sand or solid rock that you plant your feet on? What do you lean on? Is it the dollars in your pocket, things that only money can buy? Your reputation working your way up that ladder that you climb? Is it a phone call to an old friend you hope is gonna pull you through? Is it 12 steps, red letter words, or your mom's prayers for you? What do you lean on? Something strong enough to hold you up, 'cause it's made to take the weight, built to handle all you're putting on it, and worthy of your fate. Is it shifting sand or solid rock that you plant your feet on? Tell me, what do you lean on? Yeah, what do you lean on? A shoulder, a cross, or a crutch? What do you turn to when the burden's too much? Something strong enough to hold you up, 'cause it's made to take that weight, built to handle all you're putting on it, worthy of your faith. Is it shifting sand? Is it solid rock that you plant your feet on? Or is it shifting sand or solid rock that you plant your feet on? What do you lean on? Yeah, what do you lean on? Tell me, what do you lean on? Taking so much allergy medication today to try to have my voice that is drying me out. Well, Landmarks is the title of my brand new CD I put out. Well, it's still brand new to me, but it was February. I grew up on Long Island until I was about 10 years old. And my dad bought an old cabin cruiser, and he refurbished it and made it seaworthy, safe for his family. And my favorite thing was so coming from a family of 5 kids, I didn't get to spend a ton of alone time with him, but my favorite thing was when he would take me out on the boat, just him and me. And I was his little, I don't know, he was the navigator. He would let me steer, and I felt so important, you know, driving this big old cabin cruiser through the channels. And while I was steering, he would always point things out. He would say, you know, that channel, we have to stay to the right of those buoys, because that's where the channel's deep enough for the boat, and that marsh is this, and this island is called that, and always pointing stuff out, making sure I knew where I was in the world. But it took me to being an adult to unpack that memory a little bit and realize he didn't just want his kids to know where they were in the world. He wanted to be sure we could find our way home. Father used to take me fishing, set off early in the morning with him, a bucket of minnows and a couple of poles. He'd say, see that beach, remember that island, that water tower, that line of pines, we don't need a map to get to that fishing hole. And those are the signs that'll guide us home. When you get away from what you know, feel a little lost and a lot alone. If the water is deep, the waves are getting high. When all you want to do is turn around, retrace your steps to solid ground, you can find your way back from wherever you are by looking for the landmarks. Well, he was full of that kind of wisdom. I should have spent more time listening before I set my sails, untied the ropes. 'Cause I went so far out, lost sight of shore. Winds came up, blew me off course, ended up somewhere I never meant to go. When you get away from what you know, feel a little lost and a lot alone. If the water's deep, the waves are getting high. When all you want to do is turn around, retrace your steps to solid ground, you can find your way back from wherever you are by looking for the landmarks. Oh, by looking for the landmarks. Like that welcome home front porch light, a Bible verse that comes to mind, the call from Mama asking, where have you been? Memories that make you turn around, retrace your steps to solid ground. You can find your way back from wherever you are, no matter how far. By looking for the landmarks. By looking for the landmarks. Thank you all so much.